What's up, guys? It's Drew, and today we're back with another episode of our Heat Talk podcast. We have Nick out on the IR today with a lip injury. I don't know what that means, but today I brought a guest in today. Today we have Stoney here. Stoney, you want to introduce yourself to the crowd real quick?
Very special guest, thank you. I mean, you just introduced me and stuff. Some of y'all may know me, some of you might not, but I reside down at Heat, Third Degree Heat's twin sister, Elements, downstairs on the second floor. I'm one of the main head honchos over there.
Out there.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I came up to bless my man Drew and stuff with a little podcast action and stuff. Yeah, Nick's on the IR and stuff, so hopefully I can fill those shoes. You know what I mean?
It's perfect to have you here because we are going to be talking about a lot of new brands in today that we have gotten up here, as well as Elements. So it's going to be really easy to talk about that with you.
Oh, yeah.
So obviously, if you guys haven't been up in third in about the past 2 months since the last podcast, we had SneakerCon recently. But as you guys know, summer is one of our busier months up in here. So June, July, August is really always going to be packed. So it's been hard for us to fill in time to do this for you guys. So with fall coming back around, expect the podcast to be really up and going again, giving us a lot more time. And since you guys have been up here, we've probably done a lot more brands in here. Exotic Pops, we'll talk about that in a little bit. Wrap snacks, more Bear Bricks, more Cause toys. So starting off, it's been 2 months since we had our last podcast. We had SneakerCon, that was a success. We probably saw a lot of you out there. It was a great time. We kind of got a little stick at the back end of the stick from SneakerCon. We got our booth a little shut down last minute. We were supposed to have Elements out there.
We were supposed to make an appearance. But
yeah, it really sucked, but obviously it was still a great time. We made the most. We bought a lot off you guys. Did some content. If you guys haven't seen our TikTok or YouTube, go check that out. Still some up there. Sneaker cash out, sneaker shopping, little appearances. It was a fun time. You didn't get to get out there, but
no, we didn't get to get out there. But we were just gonna promote a little bit on the Element side and stuff, and let a few more people know about what we got going on, and because we got big things going on as well too, and yeah, that was our opportunity. But there'll be more opportunities and stuff, and we got more stuff coming for you guys too. This is kind of a precursor to what we have coming actually. So we got a podcast in the works too, and so that's going to be coming soon. I won't drop too much about that, you know what I'm saying?
We'll talk about that a little bit. Get down to Elements and get into that subject. But right now, we're just going to talk about a couple up-and-coming brands that we really have gotten in the store. I know, Stoney, you get a lot of questions about these brands.
What's the new stuff we got? I've heard of a few, so I'm going to say one is Hellstar for sure.
That's the one I wanted to mention right away.
That's number one for sure.
Yeah, that is going to be number one right now. We've probably been getting the most questions about Hellstar. It's been really popping up. Probably in the past 6 months, really been popping out. I don't know if it's based out of the EU or US. I'll have to get a little more info on that.
But your research, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard because it really just came out of nowhere. Like, popular, I never really saw, like, a lot of people wearing it, probably till I've seen Bronny with it. I'll pull up a picture. Bronny had been having on, he had on last night at the Lakers preseason game. I'll probably get some heads on when you see LeBron James kid with it on.
You know it's something.
Yeah,
you gotta find out right away.
Let
me look this up.
But their brand is going to be, like, graphic tees, flares, sweatsuits, really like that full outfit kind of deal, like matching top, bottom. They're going to do like full sets kind of drop together. So
it's like sweatsuits fits and stuff like that. A lot of matching
like a matching shirt. Yeah. They're really fire. They've been doing like a lot of good drops recently. They have like their main Hellstar fire flares where it's going to be like the fire on the legs. You have the matching hoodie with it on the sleeves. That's been one of the main ones that have been selling up here. It's just like perfect for the winter, just to throw on a little jumpsuit, and it's good quality too. So like, honestly, compared to some of these brands where you get in where you're going to be paying that $400-$500 price and then it washes out one day, now you're just stuck with it. But honestly, Hellstar's quality is pretty nice. Stoney, what are your thoughts on it? I mean, I know you get asked down it.
I like it. Yeah, I always get asked about if we have it or if we don't. I always send people straight to Third Degree because I know we carry it up here. I like it, man. I like the vintage look of it. I really like. Sometimes I like the sweats. I never do the full sweats, but I like that they have the matching sweats for the people that like to do that kind of stuff. Because I know there's a lot of people come downstairs and want the whole thing, So that's always nice. And I mean, besides the price point for me, I like it. I like the vintage tees. They're kind of like gallery department-esque.
Gallery vibes, yeah.
Flares are super in right now, so everybody loves the flare denim we have downstairs. So flare sweats are just the next thing. You want to be cozy in the wintertime.
We'll talk about some flare sweats that you guys are getting down there in a little bit. Ooh. I don't want to talk about it too much to get to that subject, but you guys got some heat down there. Those not too much.
Yeah, but we stay with the heat.
Yeah. Next brand, it's not really a new brand, but we have been getting a lot more since you guys have probably been in the store. It's gonna be gallery department. Obviously, that's been big for probably the past year and a half, 2 years. But recently, we've just been getting bulk. So, like, tons of it. Like, probably 10, 15 shirts each size if you guys want to come check it out.
You heard it.
Yeah.
Staying with the gallery.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, especially with the hoodies now. We're going to get a lot more hoodies in now that it's going to be cold season. We had a lot of the tees. We know we want to get those flares back in stock. And I know, Stoney, you guys always get asked about gallery downstairs. You guys are going to be carrying it soon. What are your thoughts on that brand?
That's a big one. That's another heavy on the vintage vibes and stuff. That's just like, for tees, that's probably the number 1 style of t-shirt that's out right now. It's like a vintage kind of
holes in the neck,
neck, stuff like that. It's kind of got the wider body, so you know what I'm saying. They kind of look like crop tops. It's more of a square body tee, but they're always thick and hardy. You know what I mean? That's what I like about those ones, is they're like, they're nice. They're nice. Yeah, you're definitely going to get good wears out of those.
Good quality. I like the fit of them.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the dry cleaning or anything on those ones. You can wash those, and I feel like they just get better over time.
Honestly, like, half their jeans are already pre-washed. Like, if you guys don't know about Gallery, go on some of their tags. Half of their stuff is literally Carhartt and, like, vintage jeans. You'll see the Carhartt patch,
like reworked,
refurbished, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's really cool what they like are able to do with materials that they get in and put their own little touch on them. I know we've been really trying to do that with some of the stuff down here and Element with our stuff. So let's get into the next brand. I know it's been really big recently. Denim Tears, based by Tremaine Emery, he was previous creative director at Supreme. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But Tremaine Emery, he is the founder of Denim Tears, and it has really been popping off in probably the past 6 months with collabs with Offset, tons of other, like Dior. They just had the Dior capsule tears. I think that's going to be they had that down at Nordstrom.
I feel like you're seeing it everywhere now. Denim Tears is everywhere. I've seen a lot of their fitteds and stuff. Hopefully we get to get a chance at some of those, but who knows, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's another one of the big favorites out here too, is the Denim Tears. We get a lot of that.
The quality on them is really nice too, like the Wraith, the Con Wraith. It's still a good puff print. So it's not that puff print that's just gonna like crack in 2 wears. I see people wear it multiple times, no problems with it. Only thing about them is they do fit a little weird. So it's just gonna be a little different sizing.
I tell everybody that though about their clothes is like, if you're spending this much on the clothes, you got to make sure that you know how to take care of it, man. So like, you know, it's important. Every garment that we sell is going to always have a tag on it though, and it's always going to give you those directions. So like,
make sure you follow them.
Make sure you follow.
You don't want to buy a $500 hoodie and then one wash, all the colors off.
Yeah. So you know,
I've heard that story for a couple other people. Like I remember I had someone come in saying like they washed a Bape hoodie and the zipper completely hooked up because how they washed it.
So don't just give it to your mom and make her do your laundry or whoever's doing your laundry. You know what I'm saying? Like, take responsibility.
Take good care of your stuff. It's priority number 1 with all of us here.
Of course.
Take good care of our stuff. And then one brand that I also really want to get in touch, and also there's been a couple of controversy with it, is Spider. So I mean, that's been a big one recently. The only thing about that is that there have been a lot of reps coming out in the market. So with those, always be careful, know your stuff. Obviously, we have guys here that are professional legit checkers, me, Jayton, all those guys up here. We know what we're doing.
Scrutinous.
Yeah, we gotta take the precautions up here because honestly, all of those, like, it's just the tag, one stitch, and it's just, you may never know. But that's been a really popular brand. I want to talk about it. It's obviously going to be Young Thug's brand. If you guys haven't seen it really, it's going to be like the 555 Spider brand with like the webs. Those are like the really big jumpsuit right now. It's like everyone's getting the top and bottom for those. Honestly, they have tons of variety of colors, and they're doing a ton of collabs. What are your thoughts on that brand, Stoney?
For one, I had no idea that was Young Thug's brand. So, you know, you just put me onto something there. Now I know that's Spider. Now,
Spider.
It all
Spider,
clicks, you know.
These writers.
Man, I never would have put that together, but now I know. I like that one again. That's like kind of baggier hoodie sweat fits and stuff, and they got a lot of good colorways. I feel like the colorways on those are going to be the hot spot.
The main thing, yeah.
You're matching a lot of like Jordans, like a lot of the Christian Dior's, Balenciaga,
Yeezys.
stuff like that, Yeezys and stuff. So some of them harder to find colorways, you're gonna be able to get those in Spider and whatnot.
Yeah, because they have like peach colorways, lime green, light blue, dark blue. They probably have like 25 colors. and they'll always have like something to go with it. They'll always have a matching bottom.
We know how we like to keep it matching around
Yeah,
here.
we like, we always keep it top to bottom, make sure we're looking fresh.
But if that's not your vibe too, you can always go with the Air Force Ones and stuff. That's always a go. So
that's the thing about like jumpsuits. Like you don't really have to. If your fit is doing the talking with the matching, you don't have to worry about the shoes. That's one thing that I really like as well with those.
Yeah, some people gotta know how to put it together, man. I've never seen anybody like mismatch the colors, and that'd be something I like to see more of. It's like not getting the same color top. Get a different color.
There's
just mix
one
it up.
That looks really good, and it's these two colors that will always look. That's just me, brown and pink. If you do the pink top, and then there's gonna be the brown bottom with the pink writing, that is really fire. Those ones have been selling really fast for us. We're gonna be getting a lot of the jumpsuits in soon. We got the pink and blue ones in right now. We have the pink ones as well, and then we're gonna have the tan ones as well. But with those are in and out for us. So make sure if you guys see them on our Instagram, go check them. Like, come in that day, because trust me, we have people who text us on Instagram putting it aside. So I want to make sure that everyone has a good chance to them. So just come through that day when you see them.
Same for us, man. That Instagram is huge, because that's how we communicate when we get new things in, new items and stuff like that. Is that Instagram? So if you're not tuned into that, man, get on Third Degree.
Because neither of us have a website, so it's obviously hard the website up here with always constant products moving in and out. It's really hard for us to keep track with it. So it's really the best chance. It's just going to be our Instagram. We literally post everything we get in. So never really worry about that.
And don't be afraid to hit them DMs, man. If you can't make it that day, hit them up. Let them know,
Yeah, we do holds for like 3 hours. So if you're like up in Duluth or down in Mankato and be like, yo, I want to be in the city today. You guys have this? We can let you know. Makes it a lot easier on you guys and us. If you guys come in saying, oh, I hit the Instagram and no one responded, just always double check with us. Say, like, send a comment or something. Say, hey, sent stored DM. It makes it easier for us, because a lot of our DMs get like flooded. It's like we get 30 of them, and some of them just get pushed aside. So it's really hard with that. And then one final thing that I want to talk about that we have up here now is going to be the exotic pops and the wrap stacks. Yep, those have been flying for us. We have these new pops in store, from Minute Maid to Orange Crush to H-Treat, and then to some Japanese Fanta. Yeah, there's some fire flavors up here. They are going to be a little pricey for some of them. They are going to be ranging from $6 to $22 for a drink. I mean, I know. Some people just got it like that, though, and they can just spend that $22 on a drink, but hey, can't flex it, so.
They're hard to get, man.
Yeah,
that's why, you know what I mean? You got to ship them in. It's a lot of, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
A lot goes into finding those. So
all of these, like most of these are going to be like drinks that you don't see at like Holiday, Walgreens, Target. But obviously we are going to have some of those available for the people who just want to come get a normal drink, such as just straight up lemonade or just Faygo. We have all those options available for you guys, and they are flying fast for us. Like, we have sold out of probably like 7 drinks so far. So you guys got to make sure to keep up with the Instagram on those. And then one more thing is the wrap snacks. So the wrap snacks have came in store. We have 3 left. You guys can see behind me.
Might have to grab some of those on my way out.
We got the little baby ones, we got the Migo ones, and we got the Master P ones. So those are some pretty fire ones. The Master P's are going to be the honey ones. And then we got the Migos with a dab of ranch. Then we got the little baby ones with laying the heat.
Yo, they get creative on those names, though, right? Creative. They get creative.
They got some funny ones too. Like ones that we don't got in here, like some other rappers that are really funny. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there's some good ones. We will be getting some more as well, so always keep up with our Instagram. But have you tried any?
I have. I've tried the Migos ones. And I think way back they had those before, like the little Boosie ones, and like they have some other ones.
Some other ones, yeah.
You know, I've tried a few of them.
They've had them for a while. My favorite has got to be the Migos. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
that one bust. It's literally just some sour cream and ranch. Like, you can't go wrong with that. So we've talked about Third for probably a good portion of our time right now. I know we always have new shoes in. You guys, we don't want to talk about that too much today, because you guys are always gonna be in store, but make sure you're just always in the store. Our stuff is always fluctuating in and out, so you might see a shoe in here the day, and we might have 20 new pairs the next day.
Yeah.
So it's just
new shoes. There's been a lot of fire drops. There's been a lot of fire drops this past week and in the past couple weeks. So I know you hit on something.
Yeah, the kid hit on the Travis Golfs. Oh
man,
my God, I couldn't believe that. I got that.
He shared one of his little tips with me and stuff. I don't want to say too much, but he shared a little tip with me.
A little tip, but I couldn't believe it. I got that notification. I'm like, oh my God.
Crazy.
It's my first Travis I ever hit on sneakers for retail. through all the years of reselling and never hit on Sneaker Travis. So.
Oh, geez, you got to break them out right away.
They're golfs. I don't know what to do.
Go golfing.
I'm going to Denver, so I'm gonna try to get them signed.
Man, you're going crazy.
I'm seeing Travis soon.
He's going crazy.
We're gonna find a way to get these signed. If you guys see, you guys will know if I got them signed.
That boy's going viral. If he get those signed, he's going viral. Y'all know. Y'all know for sure.
Oh my God, that's Drew.
Yeah.
Y'all see it on like BR Kicks. Is that Drew from Third?
Oh, that can't be, bro. Yeah, no, that's him.
He got him.
Oh boy, tea time, baby.
Yeah, tea time. But so we've talked about Third for a while. Now let's get to Elements. I know Stoney's excited. I'm excited. I love Elements. If you guys have ever been up in a store and talked to me, seen me, probably half the time I will have something from Elements on there. Whether it's a hoodie, t-shirt, pants, literally the best clothes in the city. And Stoney, I'm gonna give you the keys right now for about a couple minutes to just talk about it.
Hands down, if you mess with Third Degree Heat whatsoever, you know about Elements. And if not, you better get familiar, because if you shop here, that's a must stop. Elements is a must stop for sure.
We let people know every time. Head down there right after you get something.
So we carry about 15 different brands right now from literally all across the world. It's all, some of them are luxury, some of them are streetwear brands, a lot of different variety. So we got all different price points from whatever your budget is. So definitely come in, check us out. We've got a lot going on though. This past month has probably been one of our busier months, but it's brand wise. Yeah. So we've got about 2-3 new brands in at the moment. At the moment. Yep. So we got more coming for sure. We've always got more stuff coming though. But we got another Rhude restock. One of the new brands we're carrying though, Kidsuper.
Yes, sir.
Kidsuper, he's designing for Louis Vuitton right now. So he's got a few bags and stuff worked by them, but he has his own line. So Kidsuper is kind of like I feel like it's art come to life is kind of how you describe that one.
I'm gonna budge you in real quick. The Kidsuper, if you guys have seen the Travis Kelce picture with Taylor Swift and that blue outfit.
That's the big one. Put it up there. Put it up there
with Taylor Swift. Kidsuper, that probably is one of the big ones. I really put them on.
And you can really tell it. It kind of looks like Picasso literally drew on some clothes and then you threw it on. You know what I'm saying? So I like that brand though. Very colorful. Quality's awesome on it. They do kind of like the wider leg stuff. So
I love their pants.
Not really the skinny jean type. Then it's probably not your cup of tea. But
my wave. I love that stuff. I already picked up one pair of pants and I can't get enough of them already.
Yeah, those ones are dope. But what's another one of the new ones we got? We got MARNI. MARNI's the big new one we got.
MARNI on me. If you guys have heard that, that's where it's from.
Yeah, right. Yeah. MARNI's got some nice stuff. We've only got a few items from them right now, about a dozen of them, but they are some quality pieces, so you definitely have to come down and check those out.
Most people are gonna know MARNI from the MULES. Toby will pull up a picture. You guys have probably seen a ton of these. Your favorite rapper. Athlete,
and we've got 2 of those at the moment, so they're fresh.
You got the purple ones, is that
purple, and we have the black sheepskin.
The black ones, those are fire. Perfect for the winter too. Just some little cozy slippers to hop out in. You know, it's getting cold out here. Yeah, man. And then what is the? Let's get one more brand in recently.
We've got a couple. In the works right now. Martine Rose is in the works right now. We're really just working on getting it out. We're over the lack of space right now, so we're working on getting more space so we can provide more brands for y'all. But we don't want to be too overcrowded. We're not gonna dibble and dabble on that. But we're working on something. So right now we've got a Cold Wall and Martine Rose in the works. So those ones will be out soon. You'll know if you tap in with Instagram. That's where we'll let people know when it's out and when it's available. Valabasas, one of our huge sellers right now. Those are the stacked denims. They kind of like flares, but a little extra long.
People wearing them in the city. If you guys have ever seen those flare jeans that flare out the end, or like kind of like the furry stack type of deal, that'll be the Valabasas.
Yeah, they got a ton of different styles. A lot of the camo ones, some of like the the carpenter pant looking ones. So those ones are huge right now. Yeah, and like besides those ones, some of my favorite are gonna be like the brands like Rhude, RTA, Purple, Subi.
We'll talk about that in a little bit, just coming up with the future drops and stuff. So right now I want to get on one of your main sellers, Purple brand. Obviously, to be honest, I'm not even gonna I really didn't hear Purple that much, and probably till 3, 4, 5 years ago. Yeah, really. And to be honest, I really didn't see anyone in Minnesota wearing it until Elements.
Now that's an availability thing too. Is like, where do you get these brands? Where do you find these brands besides an online store? Where do I go and I can actually see the quality and see what these brands fit like and what it's like? You know,
all the time, but you can never really tell until the
Elements is that spot.
That is the spot. So you guys see pictures online probably of Essence, probably they have Rhude online. You're like, oh, how does this fit? It looks cropped, it looks long. Go check them out, and they probably have something that you didn't even see online because it's sold out there.
Yeah.
So like honestly, we have a lot of stuff here that people really don't know that we have in stock. The purple brand is really one of your mainline brands. You guys get the main sellers out there. So you want to talk about that like just for a little bit?
We're like one of the big sellers of purple too. I think we're like top 5 in the world for selling purple, period. So yeah, we carry about I don't even want to say, it's probably like 75 to 80 different styles of purple denim right now in store right now.
And they aren't purple colors, in case you guys don't know.
Yeah, no, purple is just the name of the brand.
Yeah, it's a purple brand jeans. So if you guys see like those jeans with a little tag on the back, you guys probably see them around.
Oh, they know. If they watching this, they know.
If they've seen those tags on the back, they know what a purple brand jean is.
Yeah, man. But it's a lot of some fall stuff coming up. We've just got half of the drop for this winter. So we've got a lot of it in store now. There's a ton of new stuff. It's gonna be some oversized stuff, some more fitted stuff. Most of it's like oversized, kind of baggier fitted stuff. I'm surprised I actually don't have any of it on right now to physically show you.
To be honest,
because I rock purple all the time. So
we were talking about it. I'll give them a little podcast exclusive content up here. So if you guys heard us talking about the flares recently, Purple brand does have some flares coming down.
They do have some in the works, man.
Yeah, so
and they're leaning more towards that kind of vibe now. It's kind of like a loose fit, baggier vibe than the skinny jeans. They'll still, of course, have the skinny jeans. Don't worry, they're not going anywhere. But the newer stuff that they're dropping out is definitely going to be on the baggier side. So be on the lookout for that kind of stuff. If you didn't like the skinny jeans in purple, they've got some stuff for you. So
yeah, they're always going to be mixing up. Like recently, they just had those like flare cargo ones downstairs, like those refurbished ones. I like those a lot. Those are a perfect look if you're looking for that baggy kind of look. And then another main brand that I really want to talk about that's been getting a lot of traction out in the EU, and I don't know if you've been hearing about it, is Represent.
Oh yeah, man.
So
you know I hear about it.
Yeah, Represent's been like reselling recently. It's like
really,
it's been crazy. Like we've had a couple of people asking where to get it because they come. We have a lot of tourists in here, so people are like, you guys carry Represent, looking as like a resale store because they have it out there. I'm like, no, it's available down at LMNTS. Like they can't believe it sometimes.
So they have crazy drops. Like they have lines in the EU for Represent. Like people wait all day and night, like sneaker drops
like
and
Supreme,
stuff, old school sneaker
stuff,
drops. Yeah, so they are very, very big in the EU. We do carry it as well too, though. So that is one of our top EU brands. I know we don't have just one, but that is probably one of our top ones for sure. And they're another quality on their hoodies is amazing. It's a baggier vintage. They're real heavy hoodies though.
Like
so
that essential kind of feel.
Yeah. I feel like they're even the hoodies are even more
bulkier,
heavier than the essentials hoodies. So quality wise, they're top notch. Price point isn't that bad either. So it's definitely a shoppable brand. You should definitely check it out if you haven't. We carry most of it right now. I think we've gotten most of that drop already. I know we've got a little bit more coming. I think we've got a little bit more of it coming too. So yeah, but definitely come check us out and see that brand too, because that's a fire one for sure. They do kicks and the tops and bottoms as well. A lot of cargo pants. They do denim. They do it all. So it's definitely one to check out.
Got like a whole different market. It's crazy compared to here in the EU.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And then one more. Well, obviously not one more. We're just gonna get to another brand. RTA. So I know recently, when you guys first got that in, it was pretty quiet. Like people didn't really come in asking about that much. But I know you guys kind of had like a wave probably about like 3 months ago. It's like, where are these RTA jeans, all that stuff. So what are your thoughts on that kind of just brands?
Well, if we drop anything, it's knowledge on people. And that's what there was like a lack of, I feel like, when people came in and saw it. They didn't really know too much about it. So for them to spend a whole bunch of money, like gallery money or whatever kind of money on that, it's kind of hard because you don't know a lot about it. So Road to Awe is an LA-based brand. That's the actual name, Road to Awe RTA. So yeah, but they're an LA-based brand. I just learned when I went to Vegas the other day. I went to the RTA store, and they have a new creative director. So they are going in kind of a different direction now with this new season. So it's a lot of fire pieces. They have a lot of baggier stuff now. They're still doing their skinnier jeans, but they've come out with a few cargos and stuff. We've only gotten a small taste of it down there. It is in store right now. Is one of the newer brands we just got probably a month ago. We just got their new drop. So some fire pieces though. They got a lot of heavier stuff and like more. What am I trying to say? Like Like their hoodies are
solid,
thick, solid, and they're like
they're gonna be warm in them.
Their pieces are nice. That's what I'm saying. The quality for the price is definitely there, so you're gonna know why you're spending what you're spending on that.
That is one thing I'll say about Elements. You guys have the price points, but everything there's quality.
Yeah.
Like, you are getting the price for your buck. Because like the thing with resale, some of these like things over here are gonna be like the MSRP is only gonna be
hit or miss sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, because like bait production probably takes them $1 to make a shirt, but
it's
like
quick, right? But
yeah, but like while out there, like their MSRP is going to be completely different because they're taking the time and quality.
It is.
It's not just
and the big thing with all our brands, I feel like, is the exclusivity. So you're not going to get a market that's saturated with 50 or 100 of the same type of shirt. We may only get 10 of that shirt, and that might be it. Like we're not going to restock it. It's not now purples. We get a core. We have core brands, and we get those restocked from time to time. But some of those other things from season to season might not ever come back. So you might not ever see that piece again. And I've had people come in and say, "Oh, did you have these jeans?"
Rockstar jeans.
Yeah, and they're gone.
That's black ones.
Know?
I get asked. I have these purple brand 002, so the wide fit. It was like way before they started to make the wide ones. I got them down probably a year and a half ago, and I wear them here all the time. You guys probably see me up here with them. I get asked probably every time I wear them, where did you get those jeans? I'm like, they had them at Elements a year and a half ago. But you guys didn't know about that store then.
And now you know why we don't got your size.
Yeah, see, now you know why you don't got your size. Exactly.
So yeah, sometimes we only get one of each size, and that is it, man. So another thing, what's happening with the Instagram, you're gonna know right away. You're gonna get those notifications. You gotta turn all that stuff on so that when you see that purple drop, you know you can come in, or RTA, or Subi, or Rhude, or any one of these drops. So that's a big thing with us too, is we're not gonna have everybody in the city wearing it. So if you see a hot piece, make sure you come and get it right away. Don't wait. Don't wait.
That no one else got on.
Yeah. So.
And then one more brand that I really want to get into, and it's probably one of your biggest brands, Rhude. You guys had people asking about that for the year.
Going crazy
up
right
here
now.
when they get in the Rhude down to Elements.
Yeah.
And obviously it's selling fast for you guys. So you want to just talk about the market on that?
Yeah, this summer was a big hit for Rhude. Rhude went crazy this summer. Obviously, they specialize in like the shorts with the long strings, and most of our pieces said Rhude on them. Some of them didn't. Their quality's nice though. I like those. Those are really oversized tees, oversized hoodies. The tees are kind of boxier, not too much on the length.
The hoodies are long arms too.
Yeah, a lot of vintage vibes on those. So, but they're nice pieces, very nice pieces. Rhude is the one that created that brand. That's his name. So
I learned a new thing. You
now
taught me
you get
about Young Thug. I taught you about
yeah,
Young
you know,
so
we're trading knowledge over here. That's what we're doing. We're dropping knowledge on you folks. You know what I mean?
That's what the podcast is for. This
that one I believe is out of LA as well. Big LA vibe. So yeah, you're gonna get that kind of vibe from them and stuff. And most of the brands, you can kind of tell where they're from by the style of clothes, by
how they're wearing.
We also carry Honor the Gift. That's a Russell Westbrook brand. You could definitely tell from his stuff. It was like big LA vibes, heavy on the LA vibes.
I hate to cut in the Rhude, but that is my favorite brand at Elements right now. Is Honor the Gift.
Yeah.
Honor the Gift. That is quality and price for it.
Price point to quality, I tell everybody that's highest quality and our best price point on anything, and
like,
it's hard to beat that. Yeah.
Hoodies you can just throw on and they'll last you for so long. And it's a good cause too, with like inner city support, with Russ is doing, and obviously some of his foundations go towards helping inner city and Los Angeles. But I want to pick right back up on Rhude, so obviously that's a popular. You guys get a lot of the athletes, rappers coming in asking about that.
And that's probably their top brand and stuff. I know we've had a few Vikings come in and stuff. I ain't gonna say who, but yeah, a lot of those guys come in and they eat up our 2Xs and 1Xs all day long. So you might not get those sizes, and if you are, you got to get in right away. So but Rhude is a huge one. We just got a new drop from them though, so you have to come check that one out though, because it is some fire pieces. Some velour suits and some other track suits and stuff with some really good quality too. It's top notch on that stuff. So yeah, man, a lot of weird colors too. It's like not your basics. So yeah, definitely come in and check those out.
What's your, so I know you just said Viking, favorite Viking fit from Elements so far this year?
Ooh, that's a tough one, man. I'd have to go with like the slept on stuff, because we've dressed JJ. I ain't gonna say what, but we dressed JJ a couple times and stuff. So any fit that he puts on is fire though. So you know, I had to say one of his fits, but it was probably some Rhude.
I like the KJ fit that he had. Was it last week? The green.
Oh yeah.
One? I like that one.
Yeah,
I love
fire.
that olive color in the fall. I think that one's been my recent one. Chris had a good one last year. There, so.
The RTA, I've seen the RTA fit.
Yeah.
Chris goes purple. I feel like Chris is a big purple guy, so that's his go-to. But Yeah, man, we like all the fits that we put together at Elements,
Yep,
man. Because most of those, they're coming straight to us and stuff, and we're putting it together for them. So,
you
like,
guys
you know,
probably don't realize that, but like me and Stoney will put a lot of these fits on for your guys. You don't realize it, but if you guys ever see a lot of these,
we don't try to glow too much.
We
you know what I mean?
We don't talk too much about it, but it's always one of our favorite parts about new fashion. And obviously, we've been talking about all these new brands and we want to like knowledge you guys up. So like, we don't want you guys coming in here and be like, oh my God, why is this shirt $300?
Because that's the main question we get asked is why? Yeah. So, you know, we're giving you guys the whys and stuff, and if you ever don't know too much about it, ask us, man, because we're supposed to know everything about these brands top to bottom. So like, it's not like it's an annoying question for us. Nah,
like,
man,
we want to talk about it with you guys. Like, we love when people come like, what's this gallery department and why is it $500? Oh, exactly. I mean, it's always fun just telling like the background, and then once people hear it, they're like, oh, that's cool. Like, I didn't know that could be a thing. Yeah, that makes sense. You tell people like, oh yeah, they're only limited to 100 of these in the world. Oh, that's why it's that much.
Right.
But yeah, it's always fun to talk about new brands and new clothes that we've got in the store, and we're always updating it, keeping up with the trends. I know it's hard sometimes. It's a fast fashion world right now.
Yeah.
So you can see someone wearing one thing 3 months, and then next thing they're not even worrying about it.
Gone. Right.
It's crazy right now. But the main thing that I will say is find brands that you like and that you think like you can get good wears out of, and that go with your stuff. It's fashion number one, what you like and what's comfortable.
I always tell people we don't even sell clothes, man. We sell confidence.
We sell art too.
So, you know what I mean? If you feel good in it, that's really what we're going for. Is like, you're comfortable in your own skin and you feel good in what you're wearing. That's all we worry about, man. So don't be asking your friends, hey, does this look good? Do I feel good in this? Don't worry about that, man. How do you feel in it? You know what I mean?
That's the first
That's
thing.
the important thing. Is like, you feel good in the clothes, you feel comfortable. Rock it, man. It don't matter. It don't matter if it's $10 or if it's $1,000, man.
And
if you like it, buy it.
You could have a shirt that's $20 and you could tell someone, yeah, it's $500, but that shouldn't make a difference in between you and not getting it. That's the main thing that I will talk about with fashion.
How you feel.
Exactly.
Come on.
But I think that should be wrapping it up on tonight's podcast. I know this is a little short one. This kind of was a little on and off over the place with people calling in and out, but we wanted to make it for you guys, really get you guys caught back up in the flows of the store. I know it's been a long 2 months with the summer. It's hard for you guys to keep track of us. I know we're busy. You guys are probably busy having a fun summer, but it's holiday season, so we want to give you guys a little update on what's coming up to the store soon.
Oh yeah, and we're excited, man. We're excited. Like I said, I'm excited. I appreciate you allowing me to come on. Nick, you get better, man, okay? We won't want you on the IR forever, you know what I'm saying? Not like JJ, our boy's out for 4 weeks, but you know.
It's a killer on my fantasy team, I'll say.
We're going to get back. We're going to get back. It's good for me because I play him right before JJ comes back, which is a good thing. So, you know.
Top 2 teams in the league, I'd say right now. I don't want to talk about that too much.
Contenders, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to say.
But I had a great time having you on here, Stoney. I know you probably had a good time as well.
Oh, yeah.
We'll probably have you on here soon as well, talking about a couple more brands, maybe get a couple guests in here in the future.
We got plenty more for you.
Yeah, we'll have a lot up here soon. So I want to thank you guys for listening today. I hope everyone has a good day or night whenever you are listening to this. That's peace from Drew at 3rd Degree Heat.
Appreciate
Stoney
you.
At Elements.
Stoney at Elements, man. Peace, man.
Yep.